Eagle County outpaces Summit and the rest of Colorado for coronavirus testing with a unique strategy. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. First, upwards of 450,000 Colorado residents could be homeless as soon as May 1st, when temporary bans on evictions most likely expire. The Colorado Sun reports on a study from a Denver law firm which looked at unemployment rate and past trends to estimate how many residents might be evicted when grace periods end. 450,000 evictions assumes Colorado's unemployment rate will top 30% by May, equal to roughly 1.7 million residents. Governor Jared Polis has recommended local governments impose a rent freeze, but there is no statewide order protecting tenants. In Summit, Sheriff Jamie Fitzsimons reminds tenants and landlords they have rights and a process to follow, same as authorities.
The only person by state statute, it's one of the statutory authorities that I have, is that the sheriff's office is the only one that can physically evict you.
And no, your Facebook buddy does not have all the answers.
Causing a lot of panic out there, and as we've seen through this whole COVID experience, it's people not educating themselves and just going on what their friend told them after a couple beers, what their neighbor told them.
The sheriff estimates courts most likely will not hear eviction cases until August at least. Learn your rights online at summitcountyco.gov. A former high school choir teacher from Basalt has 2 weeks to accept a plea deal for allegedly having sex with a student or face a jury. This from the Aspen Times. As courts nationwide struggle with backlog cases and the logistics of jury trial, prosecutors in Garfield County say 26-year-old Brittany Von Steen will not slip through the cracks. She was arrested in September for alleged sex assault last school year. She faces 3 felonies and up to 20 years in jail. We're following news tips at Krystal 93, and for more than a week, we've been investigating one strange stat. Eagle County is testing more people per capita for coronavirus than any other county in the state. That's 5 times higher per capita than Summit, 10 times higher based on number of tests. But how? Yesterday, we finally heard back from Vail Health, the hospital managing most testing in Eagle County. Spokeswoman Sally Welsh says, quote, "Our success has been in that we began testing quicker and earlier than most places, which put us ahead of the curve." Welsh would not quote how many testing kits are available now in Eagle County for a population of 55,000, but noted that Vail Health is using state and private labs to process tests, unlike Centura and Summit, using mostly in-house labs. Centura can process 500 tests per week, but for thousands of patients at 17 hospitals. In Summit, with 31,000 residents, health officials just ordered 500 tests, while in Pitkin County, with 18,000 residents, officials get 1,000 tests. And down south, in San Miguel County, all 8,000 residents are getting tested for free thanks to a public-private partnership, but results have been delayed by nearly a week. Summit County confirms 78 cases of COVID-19 as of today, with 1 new case since yesterday, 1 fatality, and a hospitalization rate of 1 in 3.7. Statewide, there are 7,941 cases today, with a hospitalization rate of 1 in 5.1 and 21 new deaths since yesterday, for a state total of 329 fatalities. And now a headline from the COVID-19 Twilight Zone, where in Taiwan, baseball season is happening, but with mannequins and cardboard cutouts filling the stands instead of people. Sky High News reports on lifeless spectators at Taiwanese ball fields, some wearing face masks, all dressed in the colors of the home team. Games are broadcast live with only players, photographers, and team cheerleaders in the stadium. Avalanche danger is moderate today in the Summit Eagle County zone. Your biggest concern is tripping recently wind-drifted snow on north through east aspects, especially below ridgelines. In sports, Major League Baseball has announced 10,000 players and employees will get tested for COVID-19 through a Stanford University study, which promises results in just 10 minutes. But why pro athletes? ESPN reports the researchers want a large employer representing a cross-section of many states. The test is not a standard COVID test and will not steal testing kits from hospitals or health departments. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, CHSA has not officially canceled the spring sports season, and a Post-Independent columnist has creative ideas for getting seniors on the field one last time. Officials could limit play to varsity only, with juniors and seniors getting priority for team sports, while extending the season and playoffs into June. One example is track, where senior-only meets would be smaller, with fewer race heats and fans in the seats. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.